حەزەکەم سڵاوێک بە کوردی بکەی هیچ وشێکی کوردی فێر بوویت گەر سڵاوێکم لێ بکەی ئەڵێ چی
Yes. In the afternoon, I can say Neurobash.
نیۆڕۆباش
And sometimes I can just say Slav.
Oh.
Yeah. And if somebody asks me my situation, then I can respond, Hamushtek Basha.
هەموو شتێک باشە all of things good زۆر باشە بەڕێز لێم ئەمێ پرسیارێکە لێ بکەم ئەگەر ڕوخسەت هەبێ سیۆم چۆڵ لێم مانای چییە؟
Oh, it's a very good question. The meaning is like this. Sung means make a connection. And chol means it's a cleanness. It's very clear, cleanness. And lim means forest. So my name's meaning is connecting cleanness of forest. That's my.
زۆر کەیفم بەو ناوانەی وڵاتانی باشووری خۆرهڵاتی ئاسیا دێت ناوی پڕمانا و زۆر لە سروشتەوە وەرگیراون بۆیە حەزم کرد بزانم ناوەکە چ مانایەکیە ناوەکە زۆر خۆشە بەڕێز لێ چەند ڕۆژێک لەمەوبەر پیرۆزباییت لە ڕووداو کرد بە بۆنەی وەرگرتنی خەڵاتی ستیڤی ئەمەوێت بزانم بەلای تۆ وەرگرتنی و خەڵاتانە ڕوودا و خەڵاتی زۆری وەرگرتووە چ بایەخێکی هەیە چۆن ڕۆڵی ڕوودا و وەک کەناڵێکی میدیایی وەک دامەزراوێکی میدیایی هەڵدەسەنجێنی
Yes. Yeah. As you know, I congratulate your award because usually I feel very good impression from your TV, and I heard from many Kurdistan citizens your documentary is very good. When I visited some company, the company said, because of Rodau's good documentary, we can do this business very well. Except for that sample, your documentary and activity deserve to get this kind of good award, Steve Award.
Yes.
I congratulate you.
بڕواایەکت بۆ دروست بووە هەستەکەم ئەوەندەی گوێم لێ بوو بێت پێت وایە کوردەکان کورد زیرەکن خەڵکانی سمارت و لێ هاتوویان تێدایە هەر بە تەنیش ئەو پرسیارەی کە کردم لەسەر خەڵاتەکەی ڕووداو دوای وەرگرتنەوە خەڵاتە ئەوەندەی دیکە بڕوات بۆ دروست بوو کە فعلەن کوردەکان زیرەکن میلەتی کورد میلەتێکی زیرەکە
Yes. Smart in Kurdish Jirak. And I can say you are very smart. I feel smartness from your eyes. I was surprised whenever I meet Kurdish people, the eyes were different from other world.
چۆن
Eyes was alive. And whenever I see the Kurdish people's eyes, they want to say something. They want to discuss. Not sleepy eyes, always alive and seeking something. So after then, I explore on the internet what's the proof of the Kurdistan people's smartness. I found a lot of proofs from internet. You are very good at science and technology and medical area, and also chess. You have chess champion. Even 13-year-old the girl got first prize. And you have a startup company. I know Ovania. It's a very good company. And also you are doctors and mathematicians and aerospace specialists who are working in the NASA. And the businessman. He started from 5-year-old his business. Now he has very big company. So there are so many proof of your smartness.
ئێستا من بە چاومە دیارە لە کەسێکی زیرەکە چم
Yeah. Wow. Ultra smart. Very smart. Your eyes really vivid.
ئەزانی چکە ئێمە پێشتر بابەتی چاو لە عەشق و خۆشەویستی و ڕۆمانسیەت و شیعرە بیستومان و باسمان کردووە ئێستا خوێندنەوەی زیرەکی و لێ هاتووی لە چاوە ئەوە شتێکی نوێ بوو کە پێم خۆش بوو گوێم لە تۆ بوو.
This is the first time to hear about your literature. Yeah, and about I, you like express well about eyes. It's a good news to me. So I will try to read those kinds of poet or some novel. Please recommend me, which is describe about your eyes. I really want to.
جگە لە پێوەر و کرایترای چاو هیچ پێوەرێکی دیکە هەیە لای تۆ کە ئەو باوەڕەت بۆ دروستکە کە کورد قەوم و میلەتێکی زیرەکن؟
Yes, very good questions. I found in the language. This is my experience. Several weeks ago, we start with Saladin University Korean language course, and I take part in that course from the beginning until now, and I saw many students learn Korean language quickly, and they follow the sound pronunciation very easily. And I met some Kurdish people who want to learn Korean language. I teach some Korean language to him. He learned very quickly. So this kind of smartness is related to your diversity. Because of diverse culture, you are very accustomed to all the languages. So you absorb other cultures quickly. This is a proof of another smartness.
بەڕزلیم ئەوە بۆ نزیکەی ساڵێک دەبێت هاتوونەتە کوردستان وەک کنسوڵی گشتی کۆرای باشوور دیسانەوە بەخێر بێ بۆ کوردستان ئەو ماوەی کە ڕابرد چۆن ڕۆیشت ینی خۆش بوو ناخۆش بوو ئەو ستافە کوردەی کە لەگەڵتایە خەڵکانی جدین مرتاحی لەگەڵیانە؟
I can say two things about that questions. First things, I found 10 characteristics in your society. Your society or your people is very devoted people and resilience and also smart and hospitality. You have hospitality and respect and diverse and also very endured. I mean, you have endurance in your culture. And another thing is there is a duality in your society. So I found 10 characteristics in your society. That is one thing. Another thing is for 1 year, I work hard for enhancing your capability of the public policy. So now I can see some result, and I have planned to enhancing more and make some infrastructure of good public policy in your society. There is two things.
کاتێک کە وتیان کاری داهاتووت و ئیشی نوێت دەبیت بە کنسوڵی گشتی لە هەرێمی کوردستان پێشبینی چیتە کرد هەستت چۆن بوو ینی هیچ زانیاریەکەت هەبوو لەسەر هەرێمی کوردستان پێشتر؟
Yes, good question. Yeah, after I arrived here, I have known many things. Compared to now, just people of my arrival, I has image of Kurdistan, of warrior image, because you protect your community from IS very bravely. So my image was warrior image of Kurdistan peoples. And I also feel same things here, but I found more things, as I said, 10 characteristics. You have more good things in your society.
بەڕزلیم ڕسێرچێکت ئامادە کردووە شتێکی زۆر نایاب بوو پێشتریش پێشکەشت کردووە باسی تێرمێک دەکەی ئابووری دووکەیەکە دووکەی مەبەستت لە دووکەی چییە؟ لە ناو ڕسێرچەکەیە باس لە چیرۆکی مانجی ئەەکەی چیرۆکی مانجی بۆ من بەڕاستی سەرنجڕاکێش بوو ئەتوانیت ئەو چیرۆکە لەگەڵ بینەران و بیسەرانە شەیرکەی بۆ مامژێڕیتەوە بە ئارێک نەبێ.
Okay, thank you. Duke Seko this is the title of my project. Do means two in Kurdish language. And also in Korean language, do means two. We are,
Korean and Kurdish.
Yeah, Korean Kurdish, same meaning, do.
Yeah.
And case means Korea and Kurdistan. And eco means economy. I would like to focus on the economy, so I titled my project Do Case Echo. And this echo, sometimes the sound is similar to the sound resembling. So echo means let's resemble each other's good things. This project's aim is like this. Let's make a strategy of Kurdistan people by Kurdistan people for Kurdistan people. It means let's use Kurdistan brains to make your economic development strategy. This is the purpose of this project. And sometimes I explain about the Manje. Manje was the head of think tank in Korea. Think tank means the research institute. We call that KDI, Korea Development Institute. Manje was the head of this institute. When he became the head of this institute, his age was 37, and he was very brilliant, and he was very smart economist, and he was trusted from three parts: from president, leader of the country, and from academic area, and also from foreigners. These three parts trust him, and with this trust, he can do his work very well. And he loved economics, and he devoted himself to take care of his colleagues. It's very unique.
زۆر سەرنجڕاکێشە بەس من ئەمێ پرسیارێ بکەم هیچ جیاوازیەکەیە لە نێوان think tank ئەو ناوەندانەی توێژینەوە و بیرکردنەوە لەگەڵ ئەو کەسانەی کە ڕاوێژکارن و ڕاوێژەدەن بە حکوومەت و بە دامەزراوەکان؟
The advisors. I saw many advisors in Prime Minister's office and the Presidential office and the Deputy Prime Minister's office. This advisor is very brilliant and very smart, but the problem is if they disappear, if they quit their job as an advisor, then every knowledge disappeared. This knowledge is not remain in the office. They bring this knowledge with him to home. But if we have research institute, then this institute can store the knowledge of these professionals. Even though this professional quit his job and moved to another institute or another place, the knowledge still remain in the institute. This is a system. So we can use this knowledge to make another policy.
باشە ئەتوانی بڵین مانجی like a godfather وەکو باوکی ڕۆحی ئابووری کۆریای باشوور سەیرەکرێ؟
Yeah, in some sense we can say godfather because somebody devote himself to protect his community, then we can call him godfather. So Manje devote himself to make Korea developed in economy. So we can call like that.
ئەتەوێت هەوڵی ئەوە هەیە وەکو کۆنسوڵی گشتی کۆریای باشوور لە هەرێمی کوردستان چیرۆکی مانجی ئێمە چۆن بتوانین ئەو چیرۆکە سەرکەوتنە لە هەرێمی کوردستانیش دووبارە بکەینەوە یعنی پێویستمان بەس چییە؟
Definitely. I wanted to make Kurdistan people make own institute for economic development in Kurdistan region. For that, I would like to introduce Korea's experience. Some part is about the story of Manje. Some part is success story of our think tank, research institute. And some part is the academic achievement of the universities. So from time to time, I would like to introduce the story of Korea's experience.
ئێمە وەکو هەرێمی کوردستان زۆر کەیفمان بە کۆریەکان دێت خزمەتگوزاری زۆرتانەیە تۆ بەسەر شەقامەکانە دێیت و دەچیت زیاتر لە یەک لە سەرسەی ئۆتۆمبیلەکانی کوردستان سیارەی کۆرین بەڕێز کۆنسۆڵ زۆربەی مۆبایلەکانی دەستمان براندە کۆرەکانن ئێستاش زۆر کەیفمان بە فیرقەی زەیتون دێت تۆ زانی کتێبخانەی گشتی هەولێر لەلایەن ئێوە دروست کراوە حەزەکەم یەکێک لە ئیشە جدیەکانە دامەزراندنی چەند دامەزراوەکی سینگتانک بێت لە هەرێمی کوردستان ئەمێ پرسیارە لێ بکەم بۆچی کۆنسوڵگەری کۆرەی باشوور زیاتر گرنگی بەلایەنە ئابوووریەکان دەدات وەک لەوەی گرنگی بەلایەنی سیاسی بدات هیچ هۆکارێکی دیاریکراو هەیە بۆ ئەمە
Yes, yes. There is some reason. After I arrived here, I spent 1 month, and after 1 month, I think about which way I could support Kurdistan government and Kurdistan people. That was my question, and around 1 month passed, I decided the economy, because in my observation, political arena is filled with many players, too many players. There are many international players and domestic players, and also even public servant has some the membership of the parties. So there are many players in the political arena. So I leave that arena, to future, and I start my work in economic area. So after I fulfill something in the economic area, then I can return to political area. But for the time being, I am focusing on the economic area.
کەمێک لەمە پێش تێرمێکت بەکارهێنا تراست بڕوا بەخۆبوون گوتت لە ناو چاوی کوردەکانە بە چاویانە دەزانم کە زیرەکن ئەی بە چاویانە دەزانیت کە بڕوان زۆر بەخۆیان هەیە یان نییە من پێم وایە چەندێک گرنگە ئینسان زیرەک بێ ئەوە نەش گرنگە باوەڕی بەخۆی بێ بۆچی پێت وایە باوەڕ بەخۆبوون زۆر گرنگە زۆر ئەم دەستەواژەیە لە شوێنانی دیکەش چەند بارە دەکەیتەوە بەڕێز کۆنسۆڵ
I can say 3 things about these things. First things, the trust, why we need trust. The trust is the factor of the economic development. In my theory, was some very famous scholar said like this. You know, the Francis Fukuyama is very famous scholar. He said that distrust, the unbelief, is a kind of tax. So for society, if you not trust neighbors, then you should pay more things to verify he is the trustable person or not. So you need cost. But if you trust each other, then you don't need to spend those kinds of cost for verifying. That's the one thing. And for economic development, you need 3 factors. One thing is money. We call the financial capital. And another thing is a human resource, human capital. And third thing is a social capital. It means trust. If you don't trust, then even though you have money and the human resource, these 2 resources going abroad. If you trust this community, then these 2 factors remain in your society. But there is no trust, then all the money will go abroad. All the elite wanted to be in foreign country, not in this society. So third factor should be trust. So government and the community should try hard to make trusted society. That is the reason why I think of trust is important. In detail, if there is no trust, then you can make whole society united.
یعنی پێت وایە دروستکردنی متمانە و باوەڕ بەخۆبوون لە قوتابخانەکانەوە لە خێزانەوە لە پەروەردەوە دەست پێ دەکات وەکو کۆری وەکو کۆریەکان زۆر باوەڕتان بەخۆتانە
The trust. Okay, the mechanism is like this. As I said, think tank is important. KDI did their role in previous year. This institute was made in 1971 when we develop our economy, this institute did role very important role. Like this, when we want to make trust, the government should do two things. One thing is make policy well and execute that policy well. These two things is needed. And first thing is well-made policy we needed. For make well policy, we need a think tank. Why? Because government is very busy to execute. So they have no time to think deeply. And academic area, they are smart. They have much time to think. But the problem is they don't know about the real world. So in between real world and the ideal world, we need research institute who knows real world and academic world at the same time. Then in this institute, if we make policy in this institute, then this policy is the evidence-proven, evidence-based policy can be trusted by the people well.
بەڕز لێم زۆر خۆش باسی KDI دەکەی. داوایەک لێ دەکەم کاری سەرەکی دروستکردنی KDI بێ لە کوردستان بە ناوی KDI+. چکە پێم وابێ زۆر پێویستمان پێێتی. ئێمە وەکو ڕوودا و زۆر هاوکارە بین لە دامەزرانی دامەزراوەیەکی لەم جۆرە. بەڵێنە دەیت؟
Yes. A very good proposal from Mr. Mohammed. Yeah, that is I wish. There is things which I wish to make here. And for 1 year, I tried to share this idea with your higher officers and the politics and also some academics and the research institute in Rodau and some other institute, scientific institute. Most of them agree with this idea. And recently, I got some agreement from some high officers. I cannot point out exact office, but most of office. For example, presidential office, prime minister's office, and deputy prime minister's office, all high officers agree with this idea. So I am very confident to make this institute. So if there is some assistance from Rodau Broadcasting, then we can expedite this process. We can make it easily.
زۆر خۆش باسی و بیرۆکانە دەکەی بە مێشکم تامی بیرۆکەکان دەکەم بەڕاستی هەستەکەم تۆ زۆر خۆشت باز دەکەیت لەواچێ کەسێکی خۆشخۆریش بی بیستومە کە پەنیرخۆرێکی عەجایبی وایە؟
Yeah, every morning I order to chef to make some omelette with increased cheese and 2 eggs. So every day I enjoy your cheese. Very tasty.
چ جۆرە پەنیرێکە حەز لێ چییە خۆی چۆنی دەی خۆی شێوازی کوکین و ئامادەکردنەکەی
Yeah. I like these kinds of cheese. When I cut my omelette with a knife, every other egg part is easily cut, but cheese part not easily cut. I love this cheese. The cheese is not obey to me easily. They're resilient to me, but when I cut twice, they obey. I like this kind of
ئەو پەنیرە پەنیری چ وڵاتێکە هیچ چ جۆرە پەنیرێکە حەز پێیە
I hope this cheese was made in Kurdistan. I don't know exactly, but I hope. I wish.
تامی پەنیری کوردستانە نەکردووە تا ئێستا ئەستەکەم.
Kurdish cheese, yeah. When I visit some company, the company produce their own cheese. Some dairy company. They give me some cheese to try. So I tasted there. It was very tasty. I love that.
پەنیری زۆر تایبەتی کوردستان تامەکەیت ئینشاءڵڵا شارێکەیە وان لە باکووری کوردستان چۆتە ناو تۆماری گینسەوە بۆ بەناوبانگترین خواردنی نانی بەیانی برێکفاست لەبەرەوە تۆ پێویستەکە پەنیری کوردی بخۆی.
Okay, definitely. In near future, I'll try.
بەڕێز کنسوڵی گشتی کۆرەی باشوور لە هەرێمی کوردستان بەڕێز لێم زۆر خۆشحاڵ بوو گفتوگۆم لەگەڵی کرد کەسێکی سمارت و زیرەکم بینی هیوادارم جێپەنجەت لە مانگەکانی داهاتووە ببینم لەسەر ئابووری کوردستان و بەڵێنیشتدا کە هەوڵ بن پرۆپۆزەڵێک ئامادە بکەن بۆی دامەزراوەی KDI دروستکەن لە هەرێمی کوردستان. من زۆر خۆشحاڵ بووم گفتوگۆم لەگەڵێ کرد. تۆش هەمان هەستێ هەبوو بەڕێز کۆنسوڵ؟
It was very meaningful, and I'm very happy to share this idea with a very honorable broadcasting company, which got 3 awards recently. I'm very happy.
Thank you so much. زۆر زۆر بەخێر بێ. In Kurdish? زۆر؟
زۆر سپاس.
زۆر سپاس. زۆر سپاس. Thank you so much. بەخێر بێت.
Thank you so much.
بەخێر بێت.
Thank you.